Going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Haven't done this in a while, so excited to get back into it. Let's go ahead and start with some cool stuff today. We're going to be working on my next tutorial, which is hopefully going to be some visual effects. Whoops, let me mute that. Sweet. Ah. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. Dang. I wish that drone like would have went inside or something. That would have been cool. This isn't bad. I'm trying to look for like some footage that has some like camera tracking potential. I think that would be pretty sick. Especially for beginning artists. I just find it so much more fun when you get a shot that's like moving. It's so much more satisfying, and I remember that's one of the big things that I kind of like stuck with, that made me stick with visual effects, was like finding that first shot that I was like, man, can't believe I actually did that. And so it's kind of what I want to try to do. The next video is going to be basically doing visual effects totally for free, because some of my tutorials in the past have had some paid add-ons. We use some paid programs, all that. None of that for this next video. It's going to be totally free, and so I am super excited since a lot of people have been asking me to do some free stuff. So man, I wanna find like some interior stuff we can. You know, this is kind of cool, like it going, because I'm imagining we do like some like physics and stuff. I kind of want to test around doing some of that, and I think that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, how is everybody doing? By the way, my camera setup is new, so we shall I'm still trying to work the bugs and everything, but we shall. There we go. That's better, maybe. Maybe we do something to where like some like balls are like spiraling. I can't speak today. Spiraling around this thing. Maybe put that as a potential. And if you guys have any videos you would like to see turned into shots, just let me know. Like if you find anything online, or if you have some footage of your own that you wouldn't mind sending over, that would be super sick. I kind of like the slow motion of these snow things, but it's going to be a nightmare to camera tracks. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think we found some pretty good ones so far. Let's go to likes. Let's see. So this one isn't bad. I think I've done most of these other ones. I don't know if I like either of those. I kind of want some more parallax and some more camera tracking funness. Let's search for like downtown. I don't want any drone stuff, I don't think, though. Or maybe I do. Let's see. Let's do newest. Like I want one where like people are walking around. I find so many of these on these free sites are kind of just stationary, and I think we can get a little bit more fun into this. Here's a nice little parking deck. What's the movement? I'll save it just in case we don't find anything else. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I might do this one. Go ahead and prep it. Now we can actually go ahead and get started. Oops. We'll drag that in there. There are some like kind of like weird exposure things happening, but I don't think it's too much of a difference that it's gonna throw us completely off. I think I might use this. That looks fine. I was maybe gonna consider converting it, but this tutorial is all about just being as easy as possible for the beginners, because most likely that's who's gonna be watching it. So let's go to previous frame, normalize, set the correlation to a 0.9, just get kind of a basic track going here. Let's multiply these by 2. And Control T. Our graph is going crazy down here. Is there a way, does anybody know if there's a way to select all these lines down here? I have never found a way to do it. There's got to be an easier way to select down here. Let's go to Scripts, Blender, Free VFX. Welcome to the stream. Hi, will this video have a post history? Are you talking about the live stream will be uploaded after this, if that's what you're talking about? And then real quick, let me there we go. But yeah, no, it should this video should be uploaded after, and then this is actually a tutorial, and so you will see the full tutorial. That's kind of like the behind the scenes of this this tutorial. So yeah, let's go get a solve. Let's do like 50 to 90 maybe. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of cleaning up the tracks to get this solver up here. 0.3 already, that's pretty good actually. Let's maybe do a little bit more. 0.25. Let's do it one more, maybe. I think we can push it a little bit further. Welcome to the stream. Is it pronounced Eeyore? Ihor? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. We are doing some Blender visual effects today, and it's gonna be super fun and exciting. 2.23 is probably gonna be pretty good for what I need it for. Let's go ahead, set background tracking. Let's delete some stuff over here. Why is my a little weird? I don't know why that was hidden. And then we'll go to compositing. Can delete that node, that node, that node. Yeah, I'm not really going to explain too much of what I'm doing now, just because eventually you guys will see the finished product in its tutorial form. So I don't want to spoil too much now. I'll try to explain as much as I can as I go. It did not convert this to 1080p. Let's double check the camera is set to horizontal. I think if I go here, where is it? Camera horizontal, there you go. Then let's set the ground plane, which I don't know if we're gonna have a great ground plane. So a little trick, if you guys didn't know, we're gonna create our own ground plane. So I'm gonna select like that point, and that point. Select all of these, and I'm just gonna track it backwards. Like, we'll see. We'll go to like 120. Very laggy. Jacob, what do you think about Cinema 4D? Have you had any experience? I have had some experience on Cinema 4D. I think it's a very fine program. For me personally, I just don't find any use of it inside of visual effects, just because it's mostly meant for like motion graphics and stuff like that. For me, Blender is kind of my preferred program. There was one project where I had to do it, but that was just because of the company needed me to do it inside of Cinema 4D. It's a fine program and stuff, but I think my suggestion is if you're going to go to a paid program, you're kind of silly not to go to Maya or Houdini, just because those are so much more applicable to visual effects. And so that's kind of what I would say to that. It's not a bad program at all, but I just, for what it offers, I think Blender can do just fine. And then if what it doesn't offer, that's where I'd probably stick with like Maya, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, let's set the floor plane. How's that looking? Yeah, so what I just did there is you can track like a few markers on the floor. It doesn't need to be like any long frame range or anything, but once I tracked that, was how I was able to get this nice little floor plane, which might be accurate, might not be accurate. We'll see. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, question mark. We'll have to see. So what I can do is, what I like to do is I'll do a cube. We'll just get that up one unit and then scale this down. If I add an array modifier, we'll just kind of play around with this. And we'll come over here I hide these now, let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. We're gonna have like things floating in the air, so it doesn't matter too much that this camera track is awful. I don't think, but we shall see. Let's actually, let's come over here. We have our floor plane. Let's actually try some of these points as well. Maybe set that as our floor. That looks a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's fine-ish. We're gonna set this to be, or we'll set this to be our origin over here, and this to be our x-axis, and then I'll rotate it a little bit in the scene. So if I camera RZ, and then if I come up here, actually, we can rotate on the 3D cursor, which is in the middle of the scene. So that way it's going like that. Yeah. That looks a little bit better. And then what I might do as well, I don't know, it looks like this bridge is kind of curving anyway. You know, this fence line over here looks like it's curving a little bit. So I just wonder if the bridge is curving itself. Himothy, welcome. What are we making? I am making a tutorial. This is kind of like the background of me making this tutorial about how to do visual effects completely for free. So you don't need to pay a single dime. And then this shot, we're going to have like some like fun physics go and kind of circle around this. Might even paste like, do I want to do that? I was going to say maybe paste this on something on this side. But it looks like there's like a lot of complex geometry and stuff here that I don't know would stick. But yeah, that's the basic idea now. Just something fun for beginners to kind of get their kind of visual effects legs, if you will. Okay, let's get scale now. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Let's go a cube. Okay, so that cube is roughly 2 meters, and so we need to make it look like it's 2 meters. So what I can do is we'll just select like these 2 points, go over here to, where is it? Set scale, and then just make this down. Okay, so that roughly right there is like 2 meters, I think, tall. Again, it's just margin of error since this shot is kind of designed to not be as accurate that we need. Sweet. Let's go ahead and denoise viewport, denoise that, set this to like 512 for now. Start roughly modeling this out just to see what we're dealing with. What are my specs? Let's see. Look at the system. So I have a 3090 Ti GPU, and then a 14700K CPU, and then I also have 32 gigs of DDR5 6000 megahertz memory, and yeah, that's all the ones I can remember off the top of my head, but those are all the ones that matter, right? So but yeah, no, I'm actually looking, hoping that the 5090, whenever it gets revealed, is pretty cool. We're actually talking on the Discord about it. I have a community Discord if anybody is interested in joining. You can find here, I'll go ahead and invite the link. So if anybody wants to join, go ahead and join our Discord there. We are actually just talking about it on here. My thoughts on the 5090 leaks and stuff, and so we shall see. You know, I think it's a very interesting time to be building PCs right now. I don't know if it's the perfect time to do this stuff. Let's suck this back to that, I think. But yeah, there's just there's a lot of chatter of like what might be coming, all this stuff, and it could be good, could be bad. Who knows? Could be very expensive. So I'm kind of hoping it's not, but at the end of the day, I think we'll just have to wait and see. And I could definitely hold out. It's not like I'm like needing one, but just would be nice. Especially for Blender. Blender loves GPUs. Alright, sick. This is looking good. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's bring another thing over here. See if I can change my session data real quick. So I think that sub goal is wrong. The bottom. Let's check. Session data. I can't do it during the stream. What is the diagonal of your monitor? Is it very small for you guys? I have a 4K 42-inch monitor. And so, yeah, it's pretty big. Let me know if you guys want me to turn down or turn up the UI to help you see stuff. So I think I can go here and set, we'll do like 1. Just so you guys on stream can hear it a little bit better. Welcome, Cassidy Codes. Hello, fellow Blender enthusiasts. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Gotta love me some Blender. Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's do like a UV sphere. And then we're gonna do a force field. Let's see, of force maybe? Because usually what I do is I just set this number to negative. So we'll do like -50 or something. Gotta make this a rigid body. And then this is, we'll say like 0.1 kilograms. Make this like -100. I think we can maybe animate this by hand. Maybe. I think that would be cool. So let's do this and maybe. And so now if I go to the graph section, graph editor, we can, it's like, no, not that. I'm trying to think. Alt O, that smooths them. I can't remember. We'll just do Alt O. Smooth the animation a little bit. My screen keys are kind of weird too. Here, let me there we go. A lot of comments now. Will you post this live later? Of course I will. It'll be in my live stream section, so just check it out after it kind of processes on Blender, or sorry, not Blender. That'd be funny. On YouTube. Nathan asks, hi, I just finished watching your motion tracking tutorial. Awesome. Helped a lot. Yeah, motion tracking, we actually just did the same exact process over here. Yeah, motion tracking is great. Once you can kind of nail motion tracking, that's kind of where the fun begins, is what I like to say. Himothy, this is a weird question, but I'm making a VR game and I've been looking for YouTubers who might be interested in a sponsorship. Can I sponsor you? I don't have any money. You can definitely reach out and stuff. Here is it in the description? Here, let's just check. Yes, my contact email is in the description if you want to reach out for that. Who knows? I'd love to check it out and see, but no promises, of course. Okay, so let's go ahead and I think we do need a higher. Let's make this like literally 1,000. Let's just go crazy. Okay, I think we might, well, first of all, I need to make it like more like that. Let's think. If I set this to like back to 1. I'm just trying to make it like lag behind to where it's like still interesting. Here, instead of let's delete this. I might just do it manual keyframe, so see how that looks. Okay, that one goes way too far out. So does this one. It's like right there, maybe. Yeah, the idea is we're gonna have like multiple of these balls here. I'm just kind of getting the feeling of the animation now. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Will you post this later? Of course. You will see it on the live stream. The live stream section of my channel. Many people just like kind of like putting these in the background while they work and stuff, and so I always have you. And you can catch my other live streams there as well, and so you can always check out all we do. Let's duplicate some of these. Turn off that. Why is it snapping back? Ow, because I'm a dummy. Okay, I don't want a ton. But enough where it's like cool. See how this does. I might do like a turbulence too. Let's try that. Force field. Turbulent. I can't speak today. Turbulence. And then we'll attach it to this thing. And this one needs to, we'll just set it to 1,000 too. I don't know, is that cool? I kind of like that they come out at the end. Let's add more. Let's like double it. Just see. Actually, I think it'd be cool if we kind of have like some lag behind. So like maybe something like this. Let's decrease the force. Maybe we'll do like negative 750. I don't know. How you guys liking this so far? Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't like how... Oh man, I don't know. What inspires you and how do you generate your ideas? That's a good question. That's a deep question. You know, I kind of recently I kind of just been liking doing whatever I do want to do, you know. It's just kind of whatever comes to mind. You know, I was doing an art series for a while, and that's kind of I got to a stage where I kind of realized like the stuff I would make that's like super like trendy, eye-catching, all that stuff or whatever was kind of just like not doing as well as I hoped, but also like I just felt bad doing it after, you know. And so recently I've just been like, hey, you know, let's do stuff I actually like, and if it pops off, it pops off. And I also feel like there's something to be said, like if I like it, right, it's like other people would like it. So that's kind of what I've been doing somewhat recently. Oh yeah, I gotta set this to a let's set these guys up higher. Rigid body passive. But yeah, no, that's kind of where I find most of my motivation now. It's like just kind of doing what I like to do. I don't know. Bought my course on Udemy. Awesome. Welcome to the course. Glad to have you. And good luck with it. It's a doozy if you never have done visual effects, but it'll teach you. So you just gotta be patient with it, is what I tell all my students. Let's see. I think it's further back. Kind of just eyeballing this side because I want to see if they bounce off of it. Oh, yeah, just over here. Let's see. The rigid body passive. I wonder if we can make this tighter over here. Let me go. Which one is it? This one. Let's see if we can make this tighter. Maybe. I think we do need to make it go up. So what I might do is I'll go to the graph editor. And if I select the Z location on frame 1, it'll be here. So that's a KL. And then on frame 130, I'm going to raise it up. So like right here, maybe that'll be KL. So like that. Yeah, so it kind of like raises up a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I know it's like probably going to be intersecting these cables and stuff, but I almost say we don't worry about it. Let's see, is that going to be a problem? Maybe we should be kind of smart about it. I didn't even think about it. You know what? Rotoscoping is... Rotoscoping is every visual effects artist's favorite thing to do, and so I say we just won't do this. And then yes, I will post this live stream later, so don't you worry. Okay, that is looking cool. Let's now do everybody's favorite part, and let's do some lighting. This is kind of like my own kind of method I like to use for lighting. We come over here, I'll set this. We'll make 2 materials, and then this one will be that material. So I'll make this metallic and roughness down. There we go. We do have to go ahead and turn on film transparent. And then while we're here, we'll go ahead and turn on AGX view transform as well. There you go. It's looking beautiful. It looks exactly like it's in the footage itself. That's crazy. Okay, let's do some organizing here. So all these spheres, and then the force, those are going to go in a new collection. We'll name this physics. And then this is just going to go in our scene collection. So first things first, let's make the ground the texture of the footage. This is something I always do, so I apologize if you're a returning viewer on the channel. This is something I do all the time, and so it's a great practice to do, but let's just go ahead and open up our footage. Go to place that there. It's going to auto refresh. We're going to do it to 130 frames. I'm going to set this to mirror and then Control T to make it window. Like that. There we go. Now we can actually see some reflection, and that's looking pretty good. I might turn this down and then the specular up. Or wait, I did the opposite. This up, specular down. Whoopsies. There we go. And of course it looks off because there's no lighting in there yet, but we'll get to that. And let's select these. Control L, M to make material. There we go. And so yeah, so now we just have to find an HDRI that matches. I'm just gonna try to keep it super easy. Normally what I usually do, but this is paid. Again, this the whole point of me doing this video is to do everything for free. And so I use, where is it? Yeah, physical atmosphere. I use this all the time. It's fantastic, but of course we can't use that today because that would be too easy. But yeah, the physical atmosphere add-on is great. Okay, so sun is kind of low. It's kind of a clear day, a little bit of haze maybe. But let's get searching. Okay, we're gonna do, let's see. What would you call that? Because it's not like sunset, but it kind of is. Like it's kind of like this, but that's like very strong. Let's see if we can find one that's better. Yeah, we'll go to sunrise, sunset. Yeah, I'm kind of just looking at the shadows, these balls down here. It gives me a good idea of like what the light would do. And trying to match it again to this lighting. So keep that in mind. I don't mind that one. This one's pretty good. Might just use this one. Let's try it. Whoops. Okay, so in order to do the HDRI, we can just go ahead and place in an environment texture. Come over here, place this inside of here. And where'd my sphere go? Oh, and then these we can go ahead and set to shadow catcher just for now. We might disable that in a little bit. There we go. Okay, I have high hopes for this. Let's go to world. And we're gonna rotate this to match. Let's just do the white side for now. I want to see everything is looking good. What is up, Punk Trooper? Welcome to the stream. I've sent you an email for after stream or when you're not too busy. Keep up the content. Thanks so much. I will definitely reach out whenever I have the time. And so, yeah, can't wait to see it. Super sick. Okay, I don't know. This one's kind of working for me. We'll give it a nice little test. Okay, I do want to create, well, first of all, we have to, let's go ahead and bake the rigid bodies. I'm trying to remember, I think you come over to scene, yeah, rigid body, cache. We'll just go to 131, bake. There you go. Let's go ahead and, material, add a new material. We're gonna name this balls. Go to object. And this one is fun. We're gonna make it random. So if I add an object info node and place that into a color ramp, just super simple kind of setup here. So random into there, color into color, and we'll just add, we'll do 5. And we'll even, this is what I've been loving to do recently. Give me 5 hex codes for pastel colors. Let's see, what color should we do? With green, blue, and purple, maybe? So, yeah, so literally just copy and paste these in. So AI is taking over our jobs, but I'm making it do my grunt work for me. Okay, so let's do, this is going to be this one. See, it makes color picking so easy. I've never been good with colors, and so this really helps. Do a nice little mint green.
Hey Mom, sorry for the late message. It's been absolutely crazy here. And this morning I went for
And then maybe do constant.
the most insane sunrise. I sent some photos. And then this afternoon,
I don't know, some of those are kind of samey. We'll see. How does this look?
And guess what? You called it. I'm going surfing on Sunday. And we're going to. All right, yeah, cool. Be right there. I gotta go. I'll see you next week. I love you.
Learn how you can be all you can be at goarmy.com.
Maybe I gotta saturate them a little bit. Oh, I was just doing it to that one. Okay, I was like, why in the world is that not doing it? Yeah, so again, I'll show you guys this again. So if you select all your objects and stuff really quickly, if you just want to quickly apply materials, you Control L and then hit M, which is link materials. So just a little shortcut, and bam, there we go. Now we have different colors for all these. I kind of want to do some like roughness. Do I do that? I don't know. What does it look like if we do a clear coat? Okay, it's not really an extra. Let's change some of these around. So this is looking the exact same. We can go over to this and mess around with the hue. Like a nice orange color maybe. And then this one we can do like a purple? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, this one's like going inside of it. Probably should have thought about that. Let's go to this, delete bake, and then this we need to add as a passive rigid body. Then bake that. I wonder if we render this real quick. I just want to see it. Oh, I gotta turn off some of these. I forgot. Wait, why can't we see those things? We shouldn't. Ow. So select both of these things. What I didn't do before is if you hold Alt, it'll do it to all of these. There we go. That looks good. Here, let's do it when it's like really close to camera. I just want to see it. Should I change the motion blur down? I don't know. What resolution is this? Okay, it's 4K. What do you guys think? Motion blur down, up? What are you thinking? Amazing MR. Where am I from? I am currently US based, so I'm on the east coast of the US. I might turn it down just a little bit. 0.3. And then I can change, where is it? This to be 128. I don't know. I think I like that a little bit better. You inspire me a lot. Keep it up, man. Thank you. Thank you, batter. I can't say that. But thank you. Thank you so much. I am terrible with names, just so you guys know. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I don't know. Kind of unique. What I kind of want to try to do, we'll see if I want to do this. So before I do anything, let's shoot. Let's do colliders. Okay, I want to try modeling some more of this stuff out. It doesn't need to be perfect either. Just something. Something to kind of catch the light, I guess. The shadow, I mean. I think really just this side. I don't think the other sides need it. And let's go ahead and set our materials. Control L, M. Shade smooth by angle. 3 p.m. already, dang, yeah. Where are you guys from? go. Okay, so it gives a little bit of like some stuff. Is there any shadow of the...
On your list without breaking the bank. With Lenovo.com's holiday sale, you can expect great tech at unexpectedly great deals. Whoa, cool. So
To
what
the
do you want?
shadow?
Gift them the PC they want and help them go beyond performance and game without
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off shadow.
processors. Start
Ohio. Oh. We might be close. Abstract CG, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We are doing some non-environment stuff. I apologize. Getting back into some VFX. How you doing? I don't know, guys. This is looking sick. I just want to like check the shadows and stuff. That's like the one thing that I'm worried about right now. Oh, and what I might also do, let's give this some depth, because I think because of the shadows over here as well. I just want to make sure everything kind of feels natural. Been a while, I know. So everybody, I've been working on a feature film. So very exciting stuff. Haven't done one of those in a while, and so I got contracted to do that. So I've been doing that for the last couple weeks and stuff. So I've been super busy, but finally good to just kind of sit down and do my own stuff every now and again, you know. You save this video, I will. So you will see it on my live stream thing on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it so I can stream on Twitch and YouTube, because I want to get more into streaming. I want to become more like active Blender streamer. I think that'd be cool. Some do kind of like go behind here. Let's see. I don't think it's enough that I really care. This like little one like bonks on the side. That's pretty funny. Do I keep that in? Just keep the bonk in? Why not, right? I might have to manually code in those this kind of exposure changes. I might do that. Let's get a render out. Why don't we? Let's do 28. I think 28 is a cool thing. I think I already changed this. I'm pretty sure. And then I am gonna do file output. Set this here. And actually, let me think. Do I want to do... Yeah, I kind of do, don't I? Yeah. So, walls. So this, and this. M shadow. And then we'll go over here, do a new shadow view layer. And turn this on. I get rid of that side. I don't necessarily think we need that. Okay, I think that's it. We can come over here. We gotta add another one of these as well. I'm trying to remember, does the distort node screw up? Let's render out a quick image. I think the distort node might screw up our alpha. I can't remember exactly. I gotta get on a frame that we actually see it though. Go to 28. Sweet, it does it. Sick. So the file output, why I like doing this instead of the composite node is if we go here, I'm gonna do XR, we'll do multi-layer for this. Go to DWAA, and come over here, add input. This one is gonna be that, and then this one is gonna be shadow. Actually, we're gonna name this one RGBA. That one we can just leave off. And then let's save it in a new location. So YouTube free renders CG V1 CG float half. We don't need full. Then this goes into shadow, and then this goes into RGB. There we go. And let's render an image. Now I do have to go ahead and convert the footage to. I'll go ahead and do that while that's rendering. I need to convert the footage, and all this stuff we've done so far is free, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I gotta make sure I don't the whole point of this video, guys, for those who have joined us recently, is we're doing visual effects totally for free, like literally not using any add-ons, using any fancy tricks or whatever. Literally, if you just want to get into visual effects, don't want to have to pay a single dime, then this is what we're doing. Now I will have to see if you can do custom color stuff. Oh, and you can't do. You can't do 4K with the method. So let me come back over here. We'll set this up to 512. Or we'll do 256 for now. I can always change that later. Set this to 50%. Let's render out another 28. Just make sure that's saving somewhere. There we go. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? We gotta convert this. Use vertical. I'll come down here. Looks good. Go to deliver. Oh shoot, we do have to change the color. So what we need to do is this video shot in at probably sRGB, it would be my guess. So I'm gonna set these both to sRGB, and then we need to transfer this to Rec 709 linear, like that. So it looks super ugly, but that's fine. And we'll export this right here. So this is gonna be background, you know, whatever, like that. And change this to EXR, RGB half. We're gonna change this to start on 1, have 4 of those, and yeah, half WDA. Let's do that as well. So like that, and then if we add to render queue, we'll render that out. Now if we go, do I have Nuke non-commercial? Okay, I'll need to download Nuke non-commercial, but I'm pretty sure the same exact things apply. I'll double check before I do the tutorial, but just because I don't want you guys to like have to watch me download freaking Nuke non-commercial. We're gonna be using Nuke for this tutorial. Nuke is great. If you guys don't know, Nuke is fantastic. So just you wait. So we got our EXR sequence. This did read in all of them, yeah. 130, we're gonna do this, and then now for the crazy stuff, we're gonna let OCIO control our thing. Let's go to custom, and we're gonna load in Blender's OCIO file. I actually just released a video of kind of this method, going over the color management that we have to do inside of Blender, but using this OCIO file, this is in like this folder right here in Blender. We can open that up, and we come up here, it changes to AGX, and bam, there we go. This is literally how it looked inside Blender, and so that's super sick. There we go. And then we'll need to shuffle out the shadow. Actually, that's going to be over here. Then we're going to grade this. Grading it just allows us to have so much more control. Let's go to, I think it's 28 I was working on. There you go. And so it's a little bit more blue. So let's go into the gamma, shift it towards blue. That's red. Yeah, we might have to play around with this a little bit. Sometimes I like to change the alpha, just make it a little bit more pronounced. So we'll go to gamma maybe. There we go. Maybe not. I don't know if I like that. Just add a little bit blue, a little bit of green in there. There we go. And now we have some decent shadow. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great. Why is that? Why is our shadow kind of like being weird? Quick tip. I also like to add a new view layer up here. Just type this all. And since I don't want to render this out, we'll just uncheck use for rendering over there. And that way I can kind of see what's going on. Is the motion blur or something? Why, oh, we gotta subscribe. Thank you, Purple Elk Studios. Welcome to the community. If I come, let's see. Why is it super diffused in there? Is it because of the motion blur? Here, let's just render an image real quick. I want to see if it's because of something. Interesting take. I tried Premiere Pro earlier this week and fell in love coming from DaVinci. Interesting. I used Premiere Pro in the past, and so it's definitely a good program. But it costs money, and so yeah, I mean, more studios and stuff will use Premiere than they do DaVinci for editing and stuff. So it makes total sense. Yeah, I don't have the Adobe suite though. I stopped paying for that since most of my gigs didn't need it, and I was like, I was just wasting money. So I don't even have the Adobe suite anymore. So sad. And why are these so blurry? It's kind of weird. Let's turn the motion blur off, see if it's that. Might be the denoise question mark. It's most definitely the motion blur, isn't it? Yep. And that's interesting. I mean, I guess it's realistic. Hi, Jacob. I'm a 20-year-old aspiring filmmaking, learning CGI. I'd love to take your visual effects for ad course, but can't afford it right now. Is there any chance you could share it for free? It would mean a lot. Unfortunately, I don't control any of that stuff. It's, you know, with all their logistics and stuff like that, I can't just give it out for free. However, most of the stuff that you'll find on that specific course can be learned on my YouTube channel, and so all of that information is for free on my YouTube channel. Let's see, you say that you're doing visual effects for ads course, and so there are I have a ton of advertising YouTube videos that you can totally check out on the video on the YouTube and stuff. And yeah, sorry, it's kind of out of my control a little bit, just with how I have to situate things with my business and stuff like that. Maybe one day I might have like a special go on and stuff like that, but keep on trying, man. Like that's kind of my business model. I offer all of this information for free on YouTube and stuff like that, and my courses are more like specialized and stuff. So, but you'll get there, don't you worry. Let's reload this. Okay, I think that's good. We might have to be doing some like rotoscoping and stuff. So that's the unfortunate thing about this shot, is probably going to be doing some rotoscoping. Ah, look how good that looks, guys. How long did that take to render per frame? Let's see. Oops. 7 seconds. So that's not bad at all. 7 times. Okay, 15 minutes. We might I might just set this up to render while we do some other stuff. Yeah, let's go and do that. Let me just double check everything is perfect. We are good to go, I think. Sweet. So while that's rendering, trying to think of like some other stuff that we can do in the meantime. So yeah, this little trick is kind of cool. Like, it's not like a trick or whatever, but setting it to linear X709. By the way, how I found that inside of Blender, whenever you set, so file output, this is just an easy way to kind of see it. But over here, the file format is a linear format. So EXR files are linear in nature versus like PNG, TIFF, JPEG. They're usually sRGB inside of Blender. But if you come down here, color management, you can see that we have follow scene set up. And so if I come down to the color management, you can see all of this. View transform is AGX, display devices, sRGB, all that stuff or whatever. But if we actually come down here and override, it says color space linear Rec709. And that's because this is OpenEXR. And so if I had this on PNG, it would say like sRGB or something right here. And so that's how you kind of know this is the working color space of Blender right there. So we can just convert that, and then at the very end, once we kind of do a color color pass and stuff, we can transfer it all the way back to sRGB, and it's going to look beautiful. So that's kind of the workflow there. See if I can show you guys, get you guys hyped on Nuke as much as possible. Can't show any of my client work, unfortunately. Because I don't want to get in trouble, but we can see some of the other work I've done. Let me look, let me quickly check on my Instagram, and you guys let me know if you guys want to check out something. We got 15 minutes to kill. Or ask questions, anything like that. Feel free. Let's see. Profile. So here's my Instagram, by the way, if you want to go follow. It's right above my little thing right here, Jacob_Zirkle. So definitely go make sure to check out. You can actually see some of my client work here. I can't like post breakdown or anything like that, but I can repost what they actually reveal. And so NVIDIA, what is this? COSAS, Moroccan Oil, Overstock, Pureology, Betterfly. I actually have some new stuff that is coming out soon. These are just all the ones that were posted on Instagram. So I have a ton more, but that stuff is more like film related stuff. But let's see. I'm trying to think like a cool kind of like a cool compositing job we did. See, I can give you guys a sneak peek. I'm making a another chapter of my visual effects for advertising course. This is the video we're going to be releasing for that, and so I'm still recording all of that stuff, but it'll come out before the year ends. I've been kind of slacking on that course, but this will be a new chapter to that course of where we're kind of just like getting this guy walking in with his Nikes. It might seem like a pretty simple shot and stuff like that, but like getting the creases of the shoe, everything like that, very important. You know, we try to like approach this like a client would and stuff, you know, and so we'd make sure everything looks accurate and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of learning to be done there. It's on the more advanced side of what we do in that course, and so can't wait for that. Check that out. You know, that'll be later this year. Can't say for sure when, since I'm still in the midst of recording and stuff, but yeah, don't blame getting rid of the Adobe Suite. A lot of people and creators are. Ian Hubert made a video on Patreon explaining how he is canceling and moving to DaVinci. Yeah, no, I need to make an official video as well of why I'm moving on from the Adobe Suite. Of course, in the visual effects industry, just because of how it's run and stuff, sometimes I might have to purchase like After Effects or Photoshop or something like that. But yeah, I stopped using it, not really for any particular reason other than it was just a lot of money that I didn't need, and I was using Nuke and all this other stuff. My biggest thing is I feel like too many people use After Effects when you should be using Nuke, in my opinion. And so yeah, that's the big thing, is why I kind of switched. Should do a quick 15-minute or something speed modeling challenge, etc. while we wait. Maybe I'll say I'm not a great modeler, but we can have some fun maybe. The live stream will stay on the channel so we can watch it later. Of course, it will be on the channel after this after it processes on YouTube and all that. So thanks for joining in. But yeah, now you can catch this later if you want to check out the full stream. Now this stream is going to be turned into a video tutorial. I'm going to re-record everything, so it's not going to be like me freaking talking live or anything like that. It's going to be more polished than that, but it'll be a tutorial roughly titled like how to make visual effects totally for free or something like that. I haven't gotten to that step yet. But yeah. Okay, you guys ready to see how embarrassing my modeling skills are? Let's see, what are we at? Okay, it only added like 2 seconds. Okay, that one went back to 6 for some reason. Get rid of this. Chat GDP. Give me something to model within 15 minutes on Blender. Low poly mushroom scene. Okay. Yeah, let me bring this over here just so I can keep an eye on how the render's going. There we go. Up, so a little mushroom scene. Subdivide. Whoa, way too much. So I'm not saving this. Let's do this. If I had my tablet connected, I would totally like kind of use that to do some custom terrain. Okay, so we got some custom terrain. Let's make our little mushroom. So cylinder over here. We'll come down here. I, X. Oh, Raphael, thanks for the sub. Thanks for joining our community. Welcome, welcome. We'll grid fill this like that, and then bring this guy up. Did it say low poly? Am I misremembering that? So it's like stuff should be low poly, right? I probably made that a little too smooth then. Can I decimate, maybe? Maybe 2? There we go. That's kind of more low poly. And then this is too low poly too. What am I doing? I gotta stop doing that. It's gotta be a low poly. What am I doing, Jacob? How much time we got left? We're halfway done. Well, I got a little less time, so I gotta finish before the render stops, guys. That's a mushroom. And then we'll like make this go up. And where is it? There we go. Got a little lip there, and we'll add like this going up as well. It's not a bad little mushroom thing. Gotta make this better. Grid fill that. Shoot, I keep saving. And then let's do a quick particle system. Bam, bam, bam. Render object mushroom. Jeez, that's a lot of mushroom. 100, or we'll do even less than that. 25, and I'll do simple children. This has gotta be, let me think. Scale randomness. Object rotation, rotate on the X, Y, 90, there we go. And then the, see, maybe I don't want children. Something like that. That's kind of cute. See if we can get some like random blender particles can be kind of weird. I gotta learn geometry nodes. Dang, I keep saving. Where are we at? We're at frame 90 of 130, so we're so close. Welcome, Besto, to the stream. Big fan. Thanks for joining. Yeah, yeah, abstract. Are you working right now on it? We can like see. Uh that's funny. Speaking, he mentioned he's gonna post his results on the Discord, guys. Definitely make sure to go follow our Discord. You can check the link of in the description of this live stream to join our awesome community. So we can have some sick stuff going on over there. GIF ideas to girlfriend. I'm telling you, ChatGPT is amazing for like stuff like that. So we won't tell her that you did that. But yeah, I think this is not bad. Let's see, what else can we make real quick? Can I cheat and like add pre-made assets? No, I don't. We're not gonna do that. Let's see. I kind of want to do like the classic like video game thing where it's like a grass texture but sideways. Or you'll see what I mean. Okay. I don't know how good this is gonna be. Sure. Okay, so what I mean is if we do this, Shift D, rotate 90 degrees, something like that, you know, that's low poly-ish. Might be a little too high poly. I don't know. We'll add another particle system here, advanced. Where am I going? Render object. Let's see, what are we at? We're 108 frames. We got like probably like 2 minutes left. And I'll let you know, abstract, so you can post the results. This is kind of fun. I kind of want to do this as like a full stream thing, you know, where like everybody has like 15 minutes to like render whatchamacallit, something. I think didn't Punisher do something like this? That'd be kind of fun. You know, I don't want to steal his idea, but it's kind of a fun idea. What am I doing, Jacob? Phase, that's right. Okay. I had a brain fart for a little bit. And then we'll change this up to like something like that, maybe? Does that look? It's not bad. Can I do a quick weight paint, do you think? What are we at? We're at 120 basically. We're gonna go to weight paint. It's gonna be a horrible weight paint. We don't have any geometry. Curse you. Low poly. Okay, good enough. Come down here to the render. What are we doing? Vertex groups, density group. Maybe length too? Question mark? Yeah, that kind of looks nice. And then let's set up a camera and render this out. Get some good framing in there. This kind of looks like, what's that one game where it's like you're a tiny person in like a sandbox or whatever? Oh no, this isn't bad. I'll just get like a bird's eye view of it. Okay, we're on the final 5 frames. Do some like the, ooh. See if I can add this in. Okay, we still got a little bit of time. Let's see, depth of field. We're gonna say to this object right here. And then we're gonna quickly go over to cycles. There. 512, GPU denoise. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use my physical atmosphere. We got one more minute. One more minute. Where is it? Am I dumb? Oh, geez. Shoot. Camera there. Depth of field. We need to set it to like 11. Even more. Did I not set it to 11? And then the starlight sun. Okay. This is going to be mine. There we go. It just finished, by the way, so. Render image. That's not bad. We were just doing models. So I didn't bother with the textures or anything like that, but. It's not bad. Ah, man, this would be such a fun little live stream series that we do. I have a 4060 graphic card. Suggest me a processor. You know, I don't really know too much about processors. I'm more of a GPU guy. I will say GPU matters more for Blender. So if you're just talking about Blender, then that's good. I would definitely get like either no lower than 6-core processor. I have a 20-core processor, but it's Intel, so like I think like 8 of those are efficiency cores or something like that. But yeah. Mush. And I'll keep it that spelling. That's so stupid. Okay. I'm just gonna post it on general. AI gave us, what did it give us? Low poly mushroom scene. Mush. Not PNG. The future. So again, make sure to go join our Discord, guys. I can't stress this enough. Let's wait and see if you got it abstract. You can be cheating for all I know. You got extra time. Or maybe it balanced this out because I started before you. But we are awaiting. And while you do that, let's go double check and bring in our stuff into Nuke. Let me save that. I know it's a work of art, but it's time to move on. There we go, abstract. Oh man, you got fancy with it, did materials, stuff like that. But I got grass, so in your face. Okay, so did you just do 2 mushrooms? It looks like 3 maybe. So one with the bigger stem. What did you use? Did you do geometry nodes, or did you not have time for that? Or also I noticed you have transparency. I'm trying to remember, do you use Octane? I can't remember exactly who had said they used Octane, but not bad, not bad. I think yours has a better kind of low poly like curvature thing to it. I couldn't figure that out in time. So mine kind of looks like, you know, kind of, because low poly stuff is supposed to be very triangular, right? Versus my stuff is like very like quads. So geoscatter. So you're cheating. Cheater. Nah, just messing. No, this is really good. How'd you get the try thing? Did you decimate it, or did you model it in tries to begin with? That's kind of sick. Bonus points for doing materials when I didn't. We kind of had a similar kind of like vibe going on. And mine, did my depth of field really take? Kinda. The framing's not the greatest. Yeah, you have much stronger depth of field. I mean, I cheated too, right, with the lighting, so I guess we're even. But I did kind of do grass, guys, so like, yeah, decimation. Sick, amazing idea. Thanks for suggesting that abstract. That was sick. Now we got to get onto the shop. I definitely do want to do like things in the future with this idea, where everybody like, you know, submits it and stuff. And we can't like have people cheat, because I'll like I'll make a channel or something and I'll type in, or I guess we'll just do what we did on the live stream and have chat GP or something give us something to work on, so people can't like do it beforehand, you know. Sick. Anyway, frame server, I have no idea what that meant. We're gonna cross our fingers that it doesn't matter. So let's bring this in now and let's just see what it looks like. This one's under the map. That's annoying. I might be able to just roto it out. Yeah, let's just roto it out real quick. Unpre-molt. Pre-molt. We're gonna add a merge over here. Don't worry if all this sounds complicated. I'll explain in the tool. I'll also render this out again off stream. We need to go to stencil. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna save this. It's very laggy right now. I think I just need to reload the project, because of error code or something. I'm just gonna manually do it. I could probably like track it and do it easier, but sometimes the inefficient way is the most efficient way, just because of reasons. Don't quote me on that. Also, I don't know if it would have gotten a great track anyway. Let's make this bigger. What am I doing? I'm like making it harder on myself. It's kind of crazy how the motion blur kind of like doesn't look motion blurred because it's unpremulted. Pre stuff is crazy. That's why After Effects sucks. It doesn't even bother about all this stuff. Okay, there we go. We removed that stupid bowl. Yeah, I'll probably just set the one pass to be a holdout as well, to just not have to even worry about it. Yeah, look at all that fun roto we're gonna have to do. Sick. Abstract tipped. Oh man, GG on the mushroom challenge. I appreciate it, man. Oh man, you're so funny. Don't you think that'd be so much fun, Abstract, though? Like literally just doing like community stuff like that. Like that was a great idea. I'll maybe we'll like find a way to like get people to judge it and stuff. Maybe you can be one of the judges or something. I don't know. We'll talk on Discord. Don't you worry. We'll definitely have to figure out something there. But thanks for the tip, nonetheless. You you played valiantly. Yeah, maybe even in the future, if I can, like, we can even do like, ooh, I love these hits. Oh, that's sick. We can do like prize pools and stuff. That's getting ahead of myself though. I shouldn't have said that, because then everybody is gonna be like, oh, the prize pools. Let's do prize pools. So let's do add track. I'm gonna track that and that. I just noticed some of these icons don't like scale that well on 4K displays. It's kind of funny. I guess they're image based, not vector based. So the reason I'm tracking these right now is because it makes it so much easier to roto if you can stabilize footage. So we'll just go ahead and stabilize this bad boy. So stabilize baked. And now and where do we even need it? We don't need it throughout the entirety of the footage, right? So starting at like 67 and ending at like 97. Okay, so only 30 frames. I don't care about those little bits. I think we got lucky too, because it could have been much harder of a roto job if like some of these things were out there, but it's kind of a straight line that we only have to worry about, so I think we got a little bit lucky. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so after we stabilize it, then we can do an invert stabilize, and so in theory, and just for demonstration, we can pre-mult it. Oh, I have to hit replace. There we go. Yeah, so it follows it decently. Let's go to 97 and adjust some of our things. So this is much faster than if you didn't stabilize it. Just helps a little bit. Go up here, looks good. Yes, I mean, that's pretty good. And again, we don't need it to be perfect, guys, like. So now we just throw this on here as well. It looks super ugly, but it works. We're gonna go stencil. Oh, there's some down here too. Shoot. Yeah, I didn't know they went that low. Whoopsies. That should be an easy fix. I'll add one over here. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. Yeah, some of those cables are going to be so annoying. Oh, wow. I guess if people want to get into visual effects, they got to learn one way or another. I kind of like this though, guys. What do you think? Kind of a cool little effect, you know, just kind of like going around the building and stuff. I love the shadow that we were able to get. I think it matches pretty well. That was my biggest worry about everything, was the shadow is gonna look a little weird. Yeah, it's sick. You know, obviously, like, you know, the shadow down here, we're having some double shadows over there, and, you know, all that stuff. And if you were like actually trying to do this for client stuff, I'd spend much more time on it. But like, you know, for this little stream that we did, I don't think it's too bad. See if I can like roughly try to get some of the okay, so right here is like, I'm trying to remember, there's like am I just do it in this one? Let's see. There is a open spline. I haven't used this in a while, so we shall see. So it's something like that. And then these, whoops. Yeah, I forget. It's like the green one makes it. Oh, that's feather. Okay, okay. I understand. Yeah. And I think it's like literally just like just keyframing it. So 35, we'll go to like 40. Rotoscoping, guys, is so much fun. Every visual effects artist loves rotoscoping, and if they say otherwise, then they're not a true visual effects artist. You can quote me on that. Make this a little less, I guess. I missed the first half of the stream. Is the ball simulation Blender or done in Imagen or something? Yeah, the ball sim is all Blender. Pretty much all the CG in this is well, pretty much all of it is. I don't know why I said pretty much. But yeah, sims are fun to do inside of Blender. Let me tell you. The right sims. Blender can be mind-numbing in terms of its simulation sometimes, but every now and again I'll be like, oh man, that was actually kind of fun. It actually looks good. Let's see, how did this do? Oh man, that was surprisingly easy. I thought we'd have to do way more keyframes for that. This one kind of, we'll just add a quick one down here for this. Or we'll do 50 to 54. Okay, that's one string down. How many more to go? 1, 2. And there's some stuff over here as well. Just that one. That one's not going to be too bad. We do have some people down here though. I also want to do a live stream series where you guys like send me like your shots that you've done, and like here, I'll just do the lady for this one. Where I like take a crack at them, you know. I don't want to say fix, because I think fixing the like terminology, because you see it a lot in the art community. It's like, I'm fixing your work and stuff. That's just so like kind of mean and predatory, I think. But like just like seeing the differences and stuff, you know? I think it'd be super fun. Oh, do we have the ball kind of like, does that even make sense? I think it's too far away in Z space to like, you know, go between them. I was gonna say that'd be kind of funny. 104 to 100. Battle Cat Legend, welcome to the stream. How you doing? 22 people right now are watching me rotoscope. I appreciate all you guys for sticking it through the fun and visual effects. So much fun. Don't we love rotoscoping? It's everybody's favorite. So 102 to 106. And of course, this freaking ball had to go and bounce. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna act like this ball goes behind it. I don't want the freaking bounce. I thought it was kind of annoying, to be honest with you. So I am going to act like it went behind this building. And I don't care if you guys are mad that I'm doing that, but what's gonna happen? Okay, 109 to end. Look at that. It went behind the building. That's crazy, guys. Don't be mad at me. I try. Let's do this little pull back here. I just do this real quick instead of having to like move my cursor as well. Okay, it's already gone by then. It's kind of tough to see this one. Perfect. Okay, I'm just seeing things now. I've been rotoscoping for too long. This rotoscope is actually going really well. Too well, might I add. Yeah, so a trick for rotoscoping for you guys out there is I do the 5-frame method. So every 5 frames is when I put a thing, and then at the very end you just tween everything. And so like at the very end, if I need anything, so far I haven't had to, but like I'll go to like 48 and stuff like that. Richard, thanks for subscribing. And so that's a quick kind of way I found to rotoscope that works for me most of the time. Sometimes I do 10 frame increments. But it's the same kind of principle. You don't want to do too many. Biggest reason there is because then it'll look too like jittery, you know. The computers are much better at kind of in betweening stuff than we are, so kind of helps out a little bit. I might have to increase the scale of those as well. We'll see. And so yeah, a lot of beginners always ask me because they struggle with rotoscoping of like why is rotoscoping so difficult, you know, and why does it look bad at the end? And that's mostly the reason. You gotta let the computer do most of the heavy lifting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scale this, aren't I? Might feather it a little bit too. Why is this super harsh edge? Did I do something wrong with this? I'll just feather it. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, I just find I like Nuke rotoscoping much better than After Effects, let me tell you. After Effects rotoscoping is the most annoying thing in my opinion. Not a big fan. Let's go back and size this correctly. Bye, man. Slipping time. Thanks for joining the stream. Sorry, rotoscoping is boring, but I appreciate you stopping by. It's the 36 to 80. Looks like I did miss one over here. I don't know.
It's time to unlock the magic of Cyber Monday deals at Target. Go online and save up to 50% on toys, tech, clothing, shoes, small appliances, and more. Plus, get 25% off on beauty, vitamins, and nutrition to keep your holiday sparkle glowing. And here's a little more magic.
Yeah, so what I say 80 to
You get free shipping. Don't let these Cyber Monday deals vanish. They
37.
Save more on gifts this season. Happier holidays from Target. Restrictions apply.
Thanks, Target. This one we're gonna need to mess around with a little bit more. Let's go ahead and feather it. I think feathering will help. So we'll do a smooth feather. Yeah, something like that. And we're also going to do global motion blur. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, so we got this last one up here, and I think we might be done after that. Why can't I see the keyframes down there? It's weird. There we go. Yeah, so here's like a perfect example. I'll go to like frame 58 and line it up again. Just tween it. Hopefully that's the right term for that. I feel like it is. Okay. And then 47 to 65. 47, 65. There you go. There we go. I think that's pretty much everything. Just kind of viewing everything over here, seeing if everything kind of looks good. Maybe a slight kind of like pop thing here. So I'm gonna turn this down ever so slightly. Yeah, it's mostly on those blues. You can really see the difference. I think that's fine though. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Oh, wait a minute. What is that one? Let's see. $90 to, we'll just say the end. And then what sometimes I like to do also is I like to come over here in alpha just to see if everything's looking good. Because in alpha you can really tell like the mistakes. But that looks pretty good. Do we have like a little white pop over here? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. Super sick. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, guys. We can I was gonna say maybe mess around with the color of it, but it honestly looks pretty good. The CGI, I mean. Like I can maybe try like adding a grade node, just playing around with the gamma. Here, let's just do a quick kind of grade check. I'm pretty sure we're solid. Maybe I'll use this one since it's closer. I don't want to have to deal with the haze. Then black. Let's see if that did anything. And then we gotta play around with this black point. Something like off? Like what the heck? Oh, it's because of the freaking EXR goes above 1. Forgot about that. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna say let's not worry about it. And how is this footage? Does this footage have grain? It looks like very artifacty, so I think that's mostly like compression, yeah. What about the exposure pops? Maybe we can do that. Where are they? I don't think it'll affect the highlights as much. Mostly just the darks, and we don't have many darks in the thing. I think it's fine. And then just for like funsies, I can try doing, well, I'm not gonna do this for the tutorial, remember, because like we want to stick free, and this is a paid thing. Also, I missed some chat. Sorry about that, guys. AJ Strange, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Sorry about that. Okay, so this one is cool because it is the industry standard kind of grain workflow, and we're gonna try it out. Why am I doing it over here? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, over here when you have all this blocky stuff, that's not really grain. That's mostly like denoise artifacts and stuff. I don't have a great workflow to get those artifacts, you know? I can try. I've never really tried this, but since I just thought of it, why not? So we can denoise this, and then let's see. Let's go to the shadowy bits. Okay, it kind of gets them out, so maybe we can use that to our advantage. So let's go ahead and write this out, maybe. I'm gonna go to footage, just gonna denoised.mov like that. We're gonna go color space is gonna be, what is it? AGX sRGB. Pretty sure, right? Well, this is in scene linear though. Maybe we do scene linear. I've never done it like this before. We can try doing it scene linear. Should be faster render anyway. Homecoming Lights, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We are almost done with this shot. I'm super excited. I think it's looking kind of cool. Perfect. Yeah, so one is the denoised one. One is not. But wait a minute. Are there artifacts here? This is ProRes. What the heck? Yeah, that's not the same at all. What the heck? Why would that do that? I'm so confused. Why are there all those artifacts there? ProRes doesn't do that. Yeah, what the heck? Wow, that's so annoying. Okay, anyway. Let's just Daz green it. Yeah, so this is the industry standard kind of grain workflow. I'm kind of botching it right now, but Daz green. Yeah, so what you have to do here is you have to hook this up to the comp. This is to the plate, so that is going to be, put that right here. So the plate is this original plate, and then the degrain plate is this one that we just degrained. And then if we hit analyze, it'll analyze. Usually I like to render it out, but I don't know why it's not rendering and keeping. Can I show you guys what I got so far? Just give me 1 second. So here's what we got. I'm just doing some final touches, but it's looking pretty sick. So yeah, little like abstract little balls just flying around, going around this thing, and yeah. It's kind of like a fun little shot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And all for free. Well, besides some of the stuff I'm doing right now, but so did that do what I wanted it to do? Okay, so we have our kind of artifacty things back, so that's good. Did it get applied that well over here? What I might have to do is you can go over here, we're gonna use replace and activate, and then we can use part of the clip. We need a small part though. Yeah, we'll just use like this bit over here. Something like that, maybe. So yeah, so now we have some of that artifacty kind of compression data in the CG. In theory, we'll see. I don't think it's gonna matter too much because I'm doing this for phone, Instagram anyway. Thank you both. Is this Nuke 15? I believe so. I can't remember if I upgraded yet or not. Can't even remember how to check. Let's see. Nuke 15, yep. But don't worry, when this video eventually gets made as a tutorial, I'm going to be using Nuke non-commercial, and so you guys can work along for free. Might have to do some fancy stuff to convert it to Nuke non-commercial, but it should be fine. Let's render this out. So let's go to renders, comp, VFX, comp v1.mov. I like doing ProRes 24 FPS. We'll do 24 FPS. I can't remember what the original was shot in. Okay, so we're gonna render it out. Or wait a minute. Let's just render out as AGX sRGB. I think that's gonna be the simplest for people to understand, beginners. I'm still learning Nuke, kind of new though. And yeah, Nuke is great. Let me tell you, if you keep learning, Nuke is fantastic. I did a terrible job showing it on this stream. As you can see, it's very messed up and everything, but kind of sick. So much better than After Effects. I've been using After Effects for so long, and Nuke is just so much better in that regard. Let's do like a little bit of color grade. I don't want to do too much. I feel like the colors are actually kind of looking all right already, because I want it to be like you actually shot this on an iPhone, you know. We are on the home stretch. We've been live for 2 hours. That's not too bad of a time for the amount of work we've gotten done today. So yes, I might just raise the gain. Yeah, it's already popping a little bit better. I can. Now the black's already breeding pretty good to me. Turn down the gamma ever so slightly, something like that. Turn the gain up a little bit more. Not too much though. Yeah, so just popping it a little bit better. And then I like to do the mid detail up a little. I had a colorist friend that said not to go over 40. So that's kind of what I stick to now. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I don't want to do anything else to it. I could do more stuff to it, but some of the stuff I feel like the more you do, the more fake it feels. Okay, QuickTime, H.264, that's fine. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, there's some wicked. Oh, that's a song. I was like hearing birds or whatever. I was like, what in the world is that? But yeah, here's the result we got, guys. Not bad at all. Nodes kind of feel confusing sometimes because I come from layers background. Yeah, no. Nodes, I'm telling you though, nodes are just gonna like click though, you know? Like once nodes like clicks for you, you're never gonna go back. Trust me. Good stuff. Thanks. A regular flag and dry. I love all you guys' names. It's so funny. Will you do any more promotions for your courses on Cyber Monday? Right now, I currently do not have any plans for any course things. The only plan I can say is for my advertising course. There is going to be a new update for that on my Gumroad, I think. And so what that'll look like is I'm adding a whole nother chapter to it. It's probably going to double No, not double the course length, but it'll probably add a good like 2 or 3 hours course content to that course. And so with that, I'll offer like a discount code or something as soon as that releases and stuff. And so you guys can get so if you want to get what I would say is get the course now on Gumroad if you are interested in that, the advertising visual effects course. By the way, you can find all the course links in the description of this live stream, because eventually with that new addition to the course, I'll have a discount code so that it's the same price for a little bit whenever it releases, but then afterwards it'll go up in price a little bit because it is more content total. So if you are interested in getting that course, then make sure to grab it on now, because everybody who has it now they won't get charged for the additional content. So that's kind of how I run my courses, just to because I don't like to nickel and dime people, people who've already bought into it, that shouldn't have to charge more to get the latest content. That's kind of how I run my course deals and stuff like that. But I price my courses very low in the grand scheme of things, so unfortunately I don't really offer too many discounts there. Maybe in the future I'll price my course up a little bit higher and then offer more discount codes and stuff. I'm kind of new in that regard, that front and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this result we got today. Kind of a cool, kind of like abstracty, like, going around the thing is kind of cool. Glad we were able to do that. I use Nuke non-commercial for a bit. Is it normal for it to crash often if you have no idea what you're doing because the hell's crashing off? Yeah, so most of the times certain nodes are very like complicated and stuff like that, and if you don't have a good machine, it'll crash over and over. Off the top of my head, grid what is it called, grid warp and grid warp tracker are freaking notorious for crashing. It crashes all the time. I'm trying to remember any other like problematic nodes. All the other problematic nodes I've done are like third-party nodes and stuff, but yeah, I definitely would check that out. Depending on what your computer specs are, you might just be running into hardware issues and stuff. Homecoming, thanks for joining. You need some sleep. I appreciate you sticking up all the way basically 4 a.m. So dang, that's a trooper. I really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off with this this live stream. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, having some good times and stuff. Definitely make sure to go join our Discord for all of the events and challenges and all that stuff we've got planned. I got so much stuff planned, it's not even funny. So definitely go ahead and check out our Discord. Link is in the description of this live stream if you want to check it out. Go say hi there. I would love to make a awesome community over there. But anyways, thanks so much for joining, and I will catch you in the next video, live stream, whatever you see me in. Peace, guys.